Alright, what's up, guys? It's almost Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going to give my thoughts on the game and some of the bets I like. So, first, diving into it, we're going to go into the 49ers team and just look at them as a whole. Obviously, their team runs through their skill position players CMC, Deebo Samuel, Kittle, and Ayuk. I think that they're going to be very, very run heavy early as the Chiefs defense sometimes struggles against the run. You kind of saw it against the Bills where they were struggling, and the Ravens they did shut down the Ravens' run, but it wasn't even so much that they shut it down. The Ravens just didn't run the ball. I think the Ravens might have stayed more in that game if they would have ran the ball because the Chiefs have struggles against stopping the run. So I think it could be a heavy CMC game at least to start. Then looking at the defensive side of the ball, they have great linebackers in Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw, which I think is going to make a difference in trying to stop the run. Same with their strong D line with Bosa, Hargrave, and Chase Young. I think that they're going to really try to stop the run, and then getting really good pressure on Mahomes when he does decide to throw the ball. That's going to make a big difference. But I would say that their biggest issue on the team is their secondary. They made both Jordan Love and Jared Goff look very, very good and put up very, very good stats against them so far in this playoffs. And those are two. I mean, I would say that Jared Goff is a little bit above average, and then Jordan Love is getting into it young, and he's getting it. That was his first season starting, but he made the defense made both of them look very, very good. So imagine what Mahomes could do to that defense. Now diving into the Chiefs, first thing I think is the most obvious. Mahomes is way better than Brock Purdy. So when you're just comparing quarterbacks, and to be honest, quarterbacks do win games. It's the most important part of the team. What gets your team to the Super Bowl. Mahomes is far better than Brock Purdy. But just throwing that aside, I think one of the big things that could be a big difference here is the 49ers have had slow offensive starts in both these playoff games. And if that happens again, that could be a huge problem because with I don't think Mahomes would allow a comeback that Jordan Love and Jared Goff have allowed, where the 49ers are losing the whole game and then last second, boom, they come back. Mahomes is not going to let that happen. Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. So to think that the 49ers can fall behind and then just come back like they've done in these playoffs, that just will not happen. So I think for the what the Chiefs are going to try to do, Pacheco needs to run hard because the Lions had over 130 rushing yards at halftime against the 49ers. So I think they're going to try to get Pacheco going early because Pacheco could get a lot of yards very quickly against the struggling 49ers the run stoppers of the 49ers. Then I think the big thing is Kelce offensively. Kelce's just different in the playoffs. Kelce's a very, very big time player. I think that because of that secondary, I'm not totally sure who's going to match up against him. And then I think that the defense, if the Chiefs are able to get up, just expanding on not allowing that comeback to happen with Mahomes, their defense does not allow a lot of points after halftime. They're a shutdown defense, even obviously in the first part of the game. But after half, they, I think, are the best defense after half as far as allowing points. So a comeback just will not happen, I don't think. So if the Chiefs are able to get up, I think that the 49ers will struggle to come back. And I think this very, very important stat. Andy Reid is 31-7 after a bye. So when his team gets 13 plus days of rest, which is what a normal bye week would be, aka what a Super Bowl is, because you get that extra week to prepare. 31-7. He is very, very good preparing for opponents when he has time to do it. Now getting into picks on what I like for the game, my spread pick and my official pick for the Super Bowl is the Chiefs +2. I very much like the Chiefs. I even like the Chiefs to win outright, but if you're betting on it, I would like the Chiefs +2. I do think, however, the Chiefs will win, even though that they are the underdogs. Now, just going into my props that I like. The first one I want to give a shout out to is the prize pick prop that's Mahomes over half a passing yard. It's free square. This is my prize pick QR code. I'm not affiliated with Prize Picks, just giving you guys a heads up that you guys get a free pick on Prize Picks because Mahomes is over half a yard. But now going into the actual picks that I have anytime touchdown scorer, CMC. That one's obvious. That one, you're not going to get great odds. I would say maybe parlay that with one of these other ones or something else you like. But then the other one I like is anytime touchdown scorer, Isaiah Pacheco. I think Isaiah Pacheco is going to have a great game running the ball. 49ers gave up a lot of yards. The 49ers gave up a ton of touchdowns to Aaron Jones. They gave up a ton of touchdowns to the Lions running backs. So I think Pacheco has a big game. I also, with Pacheco having a big game, like Pacheco over 66 and a half rushing yards. Like I said, they could not stop the Lions run game. They could not stop Aaron Jones. So I really think Pacheco has a big game. Then another kind of sneaky little pick I like is Christian McCaffrey, longest rush, over 17 and a half yards. Christian McCaffrey hits this over all the time. It always seems like at some point during the game he breaks one off for 30 plus yards. So I like over 17 and a half as over that for his longest rush. And my final pick is Travis Kelce over 6.5 receptions. Like I said, Travis Kelce in the playoffs is different. I think Travis Kelce has a big game. Travis Kelce's been doing great as of these past few weeks, so I like that. So just recapping it, Chiefs +2 is my spread pick. I think the Chiefs will win in the Super Bowl. I hope it's a great game. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Thank you for watching the video. Later.